Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. This is your new moon reading, everyone. We have the new moon in the sign of Taurus on May the 8th. New moon energy is about beginnings and fresh starts. It's about planting seeds. Now, because we have the new moon in the sign of Taurus on May the 8th, we have this power combo, the number 8 in numerology and the Taurus sign. So that firm foundation now is the time to actually focus our energy towards it and build that structure in our lives to start fresh. So this is where you would set a goal for this month. What is it that you're wanting to see happen or come to fruition by the full moon? And what I'm going to do in my life is on May the 8th, I'm going to light a candle and set an intention. This is a perfect time to set intentions, everyone. So if you're able to light a candle and set an intention, I would do that. Now, what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with the Enchanted Forest Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card and then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this new moon energy. So we are getting for you receiving it all. Look at that, Cancer. You're going to receive it all, everyone. Let's read you the message of this card. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up. Cancer, let me repeat that to you one more time. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all you desire. Open up. So you're going to receive it all, receiving it all for you today. I love this image. I don't know if any of you have seen a fairy prince. Perhaps you have a fairy prince in your life, Cancer. This is coming in as a confirmation. Nature, flowers, connection. This is also coming through. So spending more time in nature, Cancer. We've got the King of Cups. So this is head and heart balance. This is a really calm and patient place. And this takes time and practice to cultivate in your life. And this is what Spirit Guides are asking you to do, is to cultivate that inner peace, that inner sanctuary in your life, because you're going to see a lot of growth through this, a lot of progress and success in your life. King of Cups here, everyone. All right, we also have the 3 of Swords. So this is something that is in the background for you, Cancer. There's some pain, some hurt, some feelings or emotions that you need to work on. And I feel that this is an attachment or something that maybe you can't get rid of, or you feel like you can't get rid of. It's now time for you to release this. There's a new energy coming in for you and we can't take this with us, Cancer. So what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So 3 of Swords. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's that new beginning. You're moving on to a new project, a newer energy. You're meant to plant a seed here. What a perfect time to do this around the new moon. This is where you are looking at the foundations that you're wanting to set, your beliefs, your values, really reassessing them, reviewing them, and shifting them, and putting your energy into whatever this new opportunity, this new beginning is for you, new project, whatever the seed is that has shown up in your life. All right, so Ace of Pentacles for you, Cancer. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Cancer. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. So we've got this head and heart balance. But there's something here in the background. I feel you keep this hidden, Cancer. I feel that you don't share too much of whatever this pain or hurt is, whatever this weight is on your shoulder. I'm getting pain here for sure. So perhaps from a past relationship or an event that has happened in your life. And I'm feeling like a few of them. a few things that have hurt you. Maybe the same person has hurt you over and over again. And because of that, you're holding on to this energy, this memory of whatever this is. And this is what spirit guides are wanting me to start with, is the Three of Swords, because this is the first thing you need to address here, Cancer, is what is this pain? What is this hurt for you? Share with me in the comment section below. Release it by writing it down. I feel whatever this emotion is, it's tied to your thoughts. So what is it that you're giving a lot of energy to in your thoughts? What are you thinking about? Is it somebody in the past, an ex, perhaps a parent, something that happened and transpired and you just can't forget about it? It repeats itself in your mind. Perhaps you went through something, maybe had some sort of an experience that shook you up and you can't seem to let it go. Shake it off, right? This is that energy that you have to release and make a point to release out of your life. So those of us that are thinking a lot about this is where you transfer that energy of thought onto a sheet of paper. To try actually journaling is very powerful. I feel if you haven't tried it, then you don't understand. So try writing things down and actually practice it. Practice at least for a good 2 to 3 weeks. Writing your thoughts down. I do this every single night before I go to bed, and I'm telling you, it opens you up. Any of the thoughts that are sitting there in your mind, ones that create not good emotions, these are ones that you want to write down. And I remember when I first started writing, I'm like, what do I even write? I have no idea where to start. So I just start with the things that kind of annoyed me, that made me mad, right? Because these are the things that are creating that emotion. So I'd write them down. Like, why did this happen? What happened? I'd write my whole story down. And, you know, writing things down, you never know what happens with the world. Perhaps this evidence of our writing and our life might be found by someone later on in life, right? So, and it's a really great place to document because everything is becoming digital now, right? So you want to try to keep things not in that digital world, but in your reality. So write those thoughts down, transfer that energy, and heal yourself through that process. There's a lot of healing coming in here, and spirit guides are wanting to heal you. They're there, comforting you, sending you a lot of love. Maybe there's fear around releasing this because you just don't know anything else. What I'm getting here is you're really comfortable with your discomfort, and it's become this like safety space for you. You feel like this is where I'm best at, and I just don't know how to be something else. So it's now time for you to be open and allow yourself to explore a little bit more outside of whatever this is for you. Release these energies, take them out one by one. Healing is different for everyone. We go through a different time, a length of healing. So allow yourself to heal here. Cancer, okay? Also something to do with your heart. Some of you might be dealing with something physical with your heart. I've got high blood pressure, so I have to be very careful. I have to exercise and stuff like that. It's not funny, but it's just, what the heck, right? So perhaps you have high blood pressure. So managing anger, these kind of things. I'm not an angry person by any means. I just feel that sometimes I'm overwhelmed, or I might be hereditarily high blood pressure, right? I have Hashimoto's as well. So perhaps some of you are feeling some sort of physical ailments. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you need to see a doctor because of a physical ailment, go seek that professional help. I'm not here to give that to you. All I know is spirit guides are saying there's something to do with your emotions, something that you're carrying around emotionally that is affecting your physical body. So it's time for you to check yourself here, Cancer, to check your heart, your emotions, to see what is creating this physical ailment due to something that you're holding on to. This is a holding on, and I feel communication for you. Number 3, communication, letting it outside of your, communicating your feelings, communicating it to your journal, communicating it to spirit guide, get it outside of yourself. You know, sometimes what I do is I talk to myself. I didn't realize I do this. So whenever I'm filming, when I finish filming, I'm talking to myself, shuffling the cards in between the readings. And when I watch it, I'm like, oh, look at that. That's me communicating, getting everything out, all those thoughts. Because after I finish filming your reading, I still have little bits and pieces of things coming out. So I'm just talking to myself and getting it out as I'm shuffling everything. I didn't know that I did that until I saw the video. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I do that. So I don't know, I feel there's a part of you that's going to come through that you didn't even know about yourself, like a part of you that you weren't aware of. and you're going to catch yourself by surprise. And the reason why it's coming out is because you're releasing this energy. Okay. So the King of Cups, this is that head and heart balance. This is where spirit guides really want you to cultivate that inner peace. This is not inner peace. This is turmoil. This is like just this icky, gooey feeling that just doesn't make you feel good. And things sometimes can feel off balance when we're feeling this way. Everything just, what you're feeling in your heart, you start to see this in your physical reality. So this is a temporary state. And the reason why it lasts so long is because we hold on to it. We allow this to attach itself to us, because we've carried something around for many, many years. You have the power to clear this energy, and this is a clearing energy from the King of Cups. There's a lot of water here, peace and calm. There's connection to spirit. Sometimes when we have a heavy heart, it's harder to connect with spirit. This is why it's important that you really connect to spirit, your higher self, to God, to Jesus, whoever it is that you believe in here, Cancer, and really find a way to cultivate that peace within yourself, to come to a place of calm. This is where you visualize everything being white around you. Tune out that noise and just sit in that blank space. And just, even if you want to put earphones on and listen to a meditation, but what I do is I imagine a fountain. I've seen a fountain once in Italy. I've been to Italy. I want to go back again. There was a fountain there. And it was just so beautiful. I sat and stared at it for a little bit. But that vision is still in my mind. So whenever I go into meditation, I just imagine that fountain. I can hear the sounds of the water going down, the birds coming in. And that really cultivates peace within me. So implementing practices and techniques in your life, Cancer, to cultivate peace. And from this, you're going to see how everything starts to become peaceful. Your body, your physical body is going to start feeling at peace. Okay, so I started yoga because I have a very tense energy. I always find that my body tenses up, and sometimes I don't even realize it. Sometimes when I'm reading and filming, I have shoulders that are high because my body is naturally, and this is because of my past. I was in a relationship a long time ago where I felt like I was always in fear, right? So I'm still letting that go many, many years later. So again, practicing and implementing and being aware when you're tensing up or things are bothering you or this is creeping in. All right, it's being mindful of how you're feeling your emotions and kind of calming them down. A really good way to actually calm yourself down is to take your hand, everyone, and put it right underneath your stomach. And you can feel the warmth of your stomach. I can already feel, my hands are always warm. I run hot. So whenever I put my hand here, I can feel the warmth and I just let it sit there and I breathe. So I've got a breathing app on my phone as well. So you can find some breathing apps that help guide you through breathing, right? So implementing practices in your life that bring your body to a place of calm and peace. Balance as well, moderation here, everyone. Spirit guides are saying drink some more water, Cancer. I feel some of you are not taking in enough water. Connection to water as well. I don't know if any of you are water scryers. If you have a connection to water, maybe you're a water baby, you enjoy the water, you love being around water, you're a surfer, you do water sports, or you're just connected to water in some way. Water is so important for you, Cancer, and I feel the more that you can be around water, drink more water, you're going to see how it has a positive effect on your life, okay? I take a shower. I have a nightly ritual where I use water, the shower, to cleanse the day's energy. I do this every single night, and it helps me ground as well. I visualize the water that's cleansing me, then going down, extending below my feet into the ground, grounding my energy, okay? So I also have a glass of water I keep, by the way, right here. I drink it, but I usually just keep one because I love the water energy, right? And I keep it in a wine glass because then I feel fancy when I drink my water. So the King of Cups here for you, everyone. Balance, head and heart balance. And look at the mountains. Mountains represent challenges. It represents growth and many other things. But I feel for you, regardless of the challenges, if you can cultivate that inner peace, nothing can stand in your way. Nothing can really disturb you, your energy. So this is all about you protecting your energy and not letting things that maybe you have carried around bother you anymore. There's that releasing and letting go here. and allowing yourself to plant that seed. There's so much growth, so much opportunity available for you here, Cancer. Perhaps some of you have experienced life without any opportunities. Maybe you're feeling like life hasn't really been in your favor here. It's kind of like, okay, I've been trying. Some of you are on the opposite end, right? Remember, we live in a world of polarity. Some of you might be feeling what I'm saying, resonating with it. Others, you might be feeling the opposite or something in between, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles here, there's a big opportunity for you to really grow, to create success in your life, in your relationships, in your situation, in your career, in your job. Wherever you're wanting to plant the seed, now's the time for you to do it. The new moon energy is bringing exactly this energy and the energy of planting seeds. So this is where, Cancer, do you have a goal for this month? Is there something that you're wanting to accomplish this month? Something very small. Why not plant that seed by taking the first step? So when you're planting a seed, you're actually taking action, right? You're taking action steps now towards creating this energy. So for me, the seed I'm planting here is, I'm starting calisthenics. I want to have a bit stronger body, but I want to be flexible, but be able, my arms are so weak. I feel like my arms are so weak, so I need to build some strength in my body. I'm 46 years old now. I turn 46 actually next month in June. But at my age, like, I need to start exercising and taking care of my body. I've already started yoga and I'm really enjoying it, but I feel I need more for strength. So I bought all the bars and stuff, and I'm starting and implementing that now in my life. So I've been struggling with it a little bit. I'm trying to plant the seed, but every single day, if I do little bits and pieces, by the end of this month, I'm going to see a lot of good results. This is what this card is letting you know. If you start something right now, you're going to see some good results if you remain consistent with it. Right? It could be something small. This could be as simple as you getting up every morning and making your bed. For those of you that don't make your bed. I remember when I was young, I didn't make my bed, even in my early 20s. And when I started making my bed, it just everything felt better. It was such a weird shift in energy, a really good shift in energy. So since then, I wake up and I make my bed. I want to make sure my room is clean. I just like clean and tidy. Sometimes it's a big honkin' mess. I have, like right now it is. It's because we came back from Hawaii. Everything's everywhere. I just haven't had time. I've got my daughter visiting as well. So trying to make things work. I feel sometimes our lives are so busy that when we do plant seeds, we don't have enough time to actually tend to that seed. This is where spirit guides are asking you to tend to that seed that you have planted, to actually nurture it, to help it grow. I feel this has to do with you, Cancer, that you are meant to grow yourself. Now, what happens here is I'm getting the energy of Gemini coming in. This could be a cusp energy. Maybe I've already called you a Gemini, Cancer, but what happens is, sometimes when I'm doing my readings, I will have another sign's energy come in where I call you that sign's name. And that's because there is a strong influence of that sign in your name. So I'm getting a Gemini energy here, but also a Sagittarius. I don't know if there's a Sagittarius somewhere in your life here, Cancer, but this is coming through for you. Or maybe you have Gemini or Sagittarius somewhere in your birth chart. Okay, the number 1s and the number 3s, I don't know if any of you are seeing them. Perhaps you're born on the 1st or the 3rd, or you know of somebody born on the 1st or the 3rd. These numbers are coming in because the number 1 is tied to new beginnings. This is spirit guides letting you know you're in the right place at the right time, but there's also something new happening, a new experience in your life. The number 3 is about communication, your self-expression. So this is where spirit guides are calling you to speak your truth. You're to speak up, okay? So a lot of success around this. I feel that some of you have already begun this, and perhaps you just haven't had time. You maybe planted a seed. Maybe you planted it, the new moon energy, earlier on in the month of April, maybe in March, or maybe in January even. Whenever you planted this seed, I feel the potential for how much growth. Like if you take a look at how big this person is, well, how small this person is, how huge this seed is, this opportunity, this pentacle. This can show up as a financial opportunity. Perhaps you have an opportunity to invest your money and see it grow. Take calculated risks here, Cancer. An opportunity for you to start something. Put your energy into something. This could be physical in your reality here. Maybe you finally have a little bit of coin, a little bit of money to purchase something that you've been desiring, or start with saving your money, right? I feel money is tied to this as well for you today, Cancer. So new openings, new beginnings, balance, alignment, and releasing and letting go for you. and growth, major growth and expansion coming in with these two cards combined. Okay, so know that. All right, let's pull a bonus card for you as well. So messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you that I haven't spoken about is going to come through this card today. So we are getting for you Cancer, desert, thirst, the number 10. Perhaps you're born on the 10th of the month. So desert is coming up for you. Or even dessert, like I'm getting a dessert coming in as well. Maybe you would love desserts like I do. So thirst, timing, I'm getting 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, and also 10 hours. Okay, so desert, the number 10. Let's pull this up here and read that to you. All right, from a geographical area to be called a desert, it has to receive 10 inches or less of rain per year. Typically, we think of both heat and dryness as features of all deserts, but though cold deserts such as the Arctic and Antarctic do exist, the commonality of all deserts is their intense dryness. Lack of humidity, particularly when accompanied by extreme heat, forces your body to shed its natural moisture quickly through your skin, sweat, and urine in attempts to cool your body down, or at least prevent it from being overheated. Due to release of these fluids, you can become dehydrated rather quickly. Your parched throat is the first sign of the lack of much needed liquid. The longer you go without replenishment, the more impaired you become. Eventually, you become singularly focused on finding water for your dehydrated body. It's no wonder that many refer to water as lifeblood, which accurately describes this vital and necessary element that helps keep our bodies in balance. So the message here for you today, Cancer, is it isn't a lack of water that is calling for attention now, but a vague awareness that something is missing. Your life feels rather dry and bereft. B-E-R-E-F-T. I don't know what that means. You're going to have to share with me here, Cancer, if you know what this word means, bereft. So your life feels rather dry and bereft of anything that will quench that thirst. All your attempts at finding relief so far have been misdirected, as you have been pursuing habitual patterns that, while familiar, have not fully satisfied you. There remains that feeling of lack of an internal dryness that you haven't been able to pinpoint but can feel as a heartache or malice. That's the Three of Swords for you today, Cancer. This is no thirst of the body but a spiritual thirst, a dryness of the soul. One that can be satiated only by drinking from the well of spirit. It's important now to attend to the spiritual deprivation by practicing sacred meditation, prayer, ceremony, or any other means that aligns you with your higher self. Heeding the inner promptings to express your creativity in any way that calls you to you is another bridge to connecting with spirit. Honor that calling and note how it satisfies that spiritual thirst, Cancer. So look at that. That's what desert means. And this is why water, that connection to water for you is coming up today. All right, so let's pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting Cancer. Motivation. You're being blessed with motivation. 111. We have another 1 here in your spread. So some of you are seeing the number 1s. Those of you looking for timing, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and 1 hour. Okay, so the message here is strength to make decisions. You have the strength to make decisions right now. You are connected to your purpose. There's a connection to your purpose at this time as well. There's a door that has opened you to opportunities. They're wanting you to also be open to opportunities and possibilities here. So look at that, Cancer. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.